Alright, this is Vegeta8259, and this is part 10, the final part of Let's Build Real Grade Gundam. And the final step after panel lining our model kit is to spray on a clear top coat. And this is actually a question that I get a lot. The people were just constantly asking me about top coat and gloss versus flat and all that stuff. So I figured this would be the perfect time to show that off. Now I use Krylon, as you've already guessed from the previous parts of this video, or this series, but I basically use Krylon because it's readily available. I can drive 2 minutes to Walmart and get it, and it's cheap. This can right here is like $2.30, and you get a lot of paint. I mean, I can do like 2 or 3 model kits with this one can of paint. You can get, actually, in most like normal generic type paints like Krylon or Rust-Oleum, you can get usually 3 different finishes. You can get gloss, flat, and then satin or semi-gloss. I don't really bother with satin or semi-gloss just because, I don't know, I just don't really care for it, so I usually stick with either gloss or flat. And really, functionally, they're about the same. It just depends on what kind of look you're going for with your model kit. Like if you want a super shiny model kit, obviously you're going to be using gloss. If you want more of a realistic look, you'll probably want to go with flat. And that's what I'm going to be using for Real Grade Gundam here. So, also, I mean, not just Krylon, I've used flat coats from other companies before. Testers has a really nice flat coat. They actually call it dull coat. I haven't tried Tamiya, but I want to. I'm just kind of turned off by the expense of Tamiya paints, so I usually just stick with the cheap stuff. But yeah, there's just about any paint company out there is going to make some sort of clear top coat that you can use. So let me put the camera right here. And basically, we're going to treat the top coat the same exact way we've been treating all the other paints so far. Spraying in the same exact manner. Basically just really close to the part and in really fast, short little bursts. Just like that. And of course, you can't really tell it because the flat coat has yet to dry, but when it does get dry, you will notice that it has a very nice, smooth, yet flat, non-reflective surface. And really, this is actually one of my favorite parts of the entire modeling process, is the dull coating, because this is the point where you finally get to see what the model kit is going to look like at the end. And it's just, you'd be surprised how much of a difference that a clear flat coat can make. Because, I mean, once it goes on, it's just really it brings the whole kit together from an aesthetic standpoint. A couple tips about using a flat coat. I don't know why, maybe it's just where I live, I don't know, but I find that the best time to use top coat is first thing in the morning, and it's about 10 o'clock in the morning where I'm at right now. And I think what it is the coolness and the humidity is what makes flat coat work better in the morning, because when it's cooler outside, the flat coat dries slower, giving it more time to kind of get its flat finish. Because if it's really hot outside, then the paint dries really quick and it doesn't have a chance to get flat yet. So that's how the coolness comes in. Also, humidity for some reason just makes flat coats come out flatter. I just kind of stumbled upon that by accident, but yeah. Gloss coat isn't nearly as temperamental. You can use gloss coat pretty much any time of the day and it's going to come out the same. Just always, I mean, just like other spray paints, remember not to spray them on too thick. Even though it's clear, you still don't want to get too much on there, or else it'll make your model look not as good as it could if you were spraying on thin coats. Let's see, have I forgotten anything that I wanted to mention? I don't think so. As you can see, this is already starting to turn flat. It's not nearly as glossy as it used to be, and we've got a nice, consistent, flat, smooth surface on there. So, I hope that I didn't bore you too much with my Let's Build Real Grade Gundam series. And after I finish spraying these off, I will start with part 1 of the review, so you guys can look forward to seeing that next. And I will see you guys next time.